Welcome to Cohesive Friendship Unit. My name is Chris, and I am with Jake,
Hey guys.
Jeremy,
What up?
and Brian.
What's going on?
And we're going to be talking about Red Dead Redemption 2. This is probably our last video until Red Dead Redemption 2 launches. We got the latest gameplay trailer, a few details about Red Dead Redemption Online. But real quick, if you love us, sub us. That sub will enter you to win some Steam codes. If you like the video, throw us a like, and please let us know what you think about Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, so we just got the official gameplay trailer too. There was a lot more going on than the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more, a lot of action, a lot of violence. So what do we think about this?
I like it.
I too like it.
Well, you like everything.
True.
That's
We already
been
agreed on
established.
this.
It looked good.
So,
I thought I'm losing some of my hype,
Dude, you gotta get hyped.
but I
No,
hate
okay,
everything.
So,
So it's
no, I hate everything.
well,
you
why are you
actually
losing,
hate
Bill.
everything.
Yeah, why are you losing
why are
your
you losing
hype,
your
dude?
hype, fam?
Because I think now, having seen a couple gameplay trailers, it looks like GTA 5, but in the West. And I honestly wasn't thrilled with GTA 5. So
Yeah, because you didn't finish it.
yeah, because it was boring.
Oof. Shit,
Ooh,
dude.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was fucking cold. Okay, fair enough. That's funny because I typically don't like GTA that much, and this like put my hype up to like 11.
What looks different about this from GTA?
Did you
But
see
the
the
gameplay
fucking
looks
snow?
identical.
Did you see
No.
the fucking snow when the guy was walking through the snow? Did you see the
Snow
snow?
Yeah, the
Deformation?
graphics looks
Dude, no,
good.
dude, that was insane. I have never seen that in a game before.
Rise of the Tomb Raider does it.
Horizon
So-
Zero Dawn.
They don't do permanent deformation like this.
No, this is
Gross,
So
dude.
that was-
Permanent
that was-
defecation.
Chris wants
Yes,
permanent
Can't say
defecation.
that on YouTube.
Demonetized.
Think of the children.
Oh, God of War. God of War does it. Okay,
But
regardless.
it looked really good. The other
The
thing that-
detail and the interactivity looks fucking nuts.
well,
In
the-
what
the-
way?
I mean, it looks beautiful. Yeah, but I'm with you, Jeremy, that it looks like a GTA game, which I don't know.
Like it looks like it's going to be very linear. You're going to be able to go to towns and blow people away and lift stores and steal horses
Rob, you can
and
break into people's
that's
houses
about
now,
it.
too. You couldn't.
He says
break
that-
into
you
people's
say
I
houses
doubt that there are
bad
going to be
thing.
that many. No, but that's like I so Chris, I know you only like to play games for like 8 hours.
That's
But
not true, dude.
like I played GTA for like 38 hours and I hadn't beat a lot of the game, and I did a lot of the things the game had to offer. Like I played tennis, I played golf, I did the hunting, I
That's
did
not what the
races.
game's about.
But that's what they're selling it on. They're like, you can eat meals. You in
'Cause you
Red Dead, they're
can't-
like,
you
you can eat a
can't-
meal. You can
can't
watch a
sell
movie.
The game is
You
set off a
can't-
bomb in downtown Los Angeles.
But all of that- No,
Nobody's
but in
saying
Red
that
Dead-
that adds to the immersion.
No, but it doesn't. It's all boring. It's like mildly amusing for literally 1 minute. It's
yeah, I never do
all
that
boring.
shit.
I'm
It's a
with you
waste
on
of your
that one.
time. You just run around and kill.
And then the
people. That's
core
what
of the
GTA
game is
about.
like a bunch of stuff that you can't interact with, and like a story that's not that interesting, and missions that play out in the same way. So
I think that the story here has more potential to be grandiose. Like
Same.
old
Agreed.
people in California is not
more
really
interesting.
that interesting, and it looks like GTA 5.5. Like
Yeah.
it looks like they've made some not huge, like enormous improvements, but significant nonetheless. Like
Agreed.
I think that the cutscene switching, like GTA 5 did okay with that. Like when when you're like doing something and then it gives you the control back. It doesn't. It's not seamless, but it's pretty good. This looked really good. Like
Yeah, it looks
really
entirely-
polished when it was switching
Yeah.
from like cutscenes to player control.
But that makes me
Um,
think the game is even more linear.
Yeah, but I mean
That doesn't
it-
bother me that
It
much.
could be if it only does that on main storyline stuff, like you know,
Yeah.
it still leaves you some wiggle room. And
Okay,
that's
that's a
kind
good
of what
point.
I would expect is that it's probably just like storyline missions that do things like that. Because that's how it was in GTA 5, and there's a lot of thought, obviously, that goes into that. The thing that I was impressed with the most, and I only noticed this because I was looking at the trolley wires, which they did get wrong, in my opinion. I have to do some more research on it, but I'm pretty sure they got it wrong. But the way that like the wires move in the wind, it's spot on to how telephone wires move in the wind. It's like the attention to detail is very clearly there. And I almost noticed like sort of like a movie, the art direction seemed to have sort of like a movie aspect to it. In a couple of the scenes, it looked like the background was almost painted. Like in those 1950s westerns where they were in front of like a painted background. And that's kind of interesting.
The draw distance was still really cool though, like very like strong.
Yeah, no, it didn't didn't look like it was painted in that it was a static image, but the way that it was like done, it looked
it was like an art style
like
thing.
a painting. Yeah.
What Jake, we haven't heard from you.
Very composed.
I'm kind of with Jeremy on the.
Hey.
I think it's a beautiful game, and then once they started showing the, like, oh, you can play cards with your gang, and you can go play
dominoes,
and you can
The
eat
knife
food.
game.
I was like, okay, this is really boring. But I think, I mean, so one of our main complaints to the last video was GTA 5 felt like a big empty game because there wasn't that much you could interact with. And we were hoping that since you're in kind of the Wild West, it would feel more populated because it's not like empty buildings in a big empty city. So,
well, and they kind of had that though. They had the bandits like that showed
right,
up
so I'm
and
saying
beat the
it
shit out of
looks
the guy.
like there's going to be more. So if I were to kind of put it in the almost in the context of like a Skyrim game, which I love, I could probably enjoy this game quite a bit, but I don't know if I'd buy it right out.
These are my feelings. Yeah,
I've never.
it's not that I'd still want to get it. It just
Yeah, I've never played a lot of GTA Rockstar games, so I'm hesitant to pick it up. But I'm hesitantly very excited.
I think it looks so gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
it is the most graphics.
Chris, when it's the lady and the little kid on the front porch and she says, "You son of a
You
bitch,"
son of a bitch.
that
yeah.
looks so fucking good.
The animations are just
The animation, they're really smooth.
That's what's been selling me, and not just like the people animations, the horse animations too are
Yeah,
like
it's
just
everything is
stupid
just
good.
fluid.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is I don't know. The animations.
Fun too, though.
I'm playing Until Dawn right now on the PS4 because it's Spooktober. It's my Spooktober game, and like it's almost hard to watch some of those scenes. And that when that game came out, it was like, and that was just a few years ago. They're like, oh yeah, everything looks like very, very, very good. All the animations are good. Just looking at this and then watching that game, a very linear, non-open world game, is night and day. It's nuts.
I liked all the things you can do. As in, like, you can be an outlaw, you can hunt outlaws, there's so many different ways to play. So I
herding
thought,
cattle. How
Yeah,
many other games
okay, you
can
could herd cattle. It's like-
Zelda Twilight Princess.
but I liked the bounty system, the wanted thing, and that looked interesting to me.
The diversity of locale was also pretty impressive.
Yeah, they had a lot of the landscapes were really nice, and the little city was detailed. Like, and I like that you can break into people's houses because you couldn't do that in GTA. Well, I mean, come on, if you're a fucking outlaw, you're not gonna break into someone's house and steal their shit. You'll shoot a man in cold blood in the street, but you won't break into someone's house. Like,
But you won't bust down his door
no,
after.
but it adds a little more depth to it because you can go and like it's another environment that you can explore.
Agreed.
I-
Though
I-
again, like it's gonna be like one house in every town, is my guess. Not one, but like definitely not all. Like a
I
couple.
don't know. I'd be interested to see if they went more like Bully with this than GTA, where GTA is just like a bunch of random people. Bully is like it's the same people.
Yeah, Bully is like
It's a set of characters and they're in the game.
Right.
yeah, smaller cast but strictly defined.
Yeah, and it's a lot more depth to it.
But given that this is an open world and such a big map over so much terrain, I just think that'll be difficult to pull off. I would like that
No,
better.
you could pull it off with the outlaws and like random wild animal attacks. You could just have a town, and it's a small western town that had, you know, maybe
Oh, I see.
250 people in it. So, you know, in the game, it's got 25 people in it, 30 people in it that all have their own houses and their own shit.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'd be interested to see how they went, because the GTA model really doesn't work, where you have just a lot of random NPCs and they say the same things over and over and over, and like it does no. That's one of the problems that I have with GTA, is that there's not a lot of depth to just the random people. It's the same 6 people over and over and over again.
Yeah. So that actually sounds like a cool idea.
It's promising.
All right. So I think the last thing is, this is, like I said, this is I think this is the last gameplay trailer. It comes out in 20 days. If you can buy it, let's pretend that everyone can buy it, because not all of us have an Xbox One, PS4. Some of us have Switch, PC. Let's just pretend that you have the hardware. Would you buy this day one? I am buying it day one. I actually bought it today. So there you go.
You're such a goof.
Probably not, because I'm fucking broke. But if someone was like, "Here's $60 you can spend on
On one video game.
an upcoming AAA title," it would be this one.
Cool.
I'd want to see more before I buy it.
Agreed.
All right. So we got 2 waits, 1 yes, and 1 other yes. So sweet.
One conditional, yes.
Yeah, 1 conditional yes. All right, cool. Well, where should our cowboys head over to, Brian?
Yeah, sure. And if you've ever gunned down a man in cold blood in the main street of your town, make sure to hammer that on down in the word box, partner. And like Chris said at the beginning of the video, we're handing out some Steam codes. If you sub to us, you're automatically entered into a chance to win one of those Steam codes. So go ahead and click that sub button and hit that little ringy dingy in the top right hand corner while you're at it. That is, of course, if you want to get continuously and cohesively updated on the continuously cohesive doings we have here on the continuously cohesive Friendship Unit channel. And smoke them if you got them, guys. That's all for me today, Chris.
Thanks, Brian. Catch you guys next time.